Hello Tubesters, it's Gav and welcome to another one of these videos. In these dark times I just keep putting them out. Today we've got shout outs again, 3 channels this time. 1, 2, 3, we've actually got 4 channels. Don't know my own United Kingdom. Yeah, as the title suggests, these are some shout outs to actually 4 fairly new channels to me anyway. You know, they don't have huge subs at the moment, and I thought I'd give them a shout out before I go on to some of my more longer standing maras on YouTube with their channels. They're already quite well set up, so yeah, I just wanted to give these guys a shout out. The connection for this one is they're all in the United Kingdom. We've got, we'll start off in Northern Ireland, Scotland, Wales and into England. So guys, these are the channels. Forgive me for looking down. As I say, these aren't ones that I've been connected with for a long period of time, so there won't be any humour, unlike some of the more long-standing and long-suffering members that of YouTube that I correspond with on a regular basis. These guys, I'm just getting to know. They all do cracking work. It's all figure painting. These guys, they're war gamers as well, I presume. A lot of them say they are. Again, I'm not so much, just really a painter and now modeler again, but these guys basically paint and they game as well. So please go along, check them out, fellas. I probably won't be able to do any links. I'm going to have another attempt, and I'll just keep stuffing them up. If you are one of the guys I've shouted out, feel free to put your link, you know, in your comments, whatever, you know, so people can. People are often quite lazy, and if there isn't a link there, they won't tap it in. But please use your fingers, tap it in, find these guys out, because they're doing some cracking work. I hope that they stay around. YouTube at the moment, I don't think it was just a copra thing. It's starting to stagnate slightly in our figure painting, modelling, war gaming type area, dusty part of the YouTube community. It has been stagnating a bit, and it's nice to see some new people coming in with some new painting and some new ideas, and new modelers as well when I come to shout those out. So guys, at the moment we're looking at, if we go over to Northern Ireland first, we've got N.I Miniatures. I presume that is Northern Ireland. I spent a fair bit of time over there myself. Beautiful part of the country. World War II figures, figure tutorials. He's painting naps. By the way, your Prussians were very good. I've yet to leave a comment. I've just seen them. I'll go back and leave a comment in a minute. You asked were the Prussians nice, and I think they are. Greys are very good. I would suggest to all these guys, I know people like to hide behind channel names and keep themselves fairly private. I do understand that. But if there's any chance that you guys could, when you put a comment, put a name down, it just makes it more personal. You don't have to sign your name every time, but I do try and use people's names when I can. It just makes it, if your channel goes on, you know, over, I always think once it's gone past a couple of years, it's a long-standing channel. You know, it's just like, you might never meet people, but it's just more personal, you know. I like to put a name to a channel if I can, but I totally understand if you don't want to do that. But it's just an idea. If any of you guys don't have a, I don't care if you make your name up, you know, pick one out. Show my age. I was going to say pick one out of the phone book, but that doesn't exist anymore, does it? So anyway, digressing again. Let's get back to Northern Ireland Miniatures. Great little tutorials. He's got a stack of figures on his table, just like myself. Does a bit of commission painting by the look of it, and so he's got that on the go, plus all his own likes. He says he's you know, getting into his historicals, or he's into his historicals, but you know, he wants to show different regiments and units. He's got Portuguese on the go, Napoleonics. He's got British Napoleonics. He's got Prussian Napoleonics. He's got World War II. I believe British and that, if I remember rightly last time, and yeah, in general, just go and check him out. He's got some great work on show, and he's obviously, you know, enjoying his channel, which is the main thing. As I say, it gets you out, You know, you might have your own circle of friends outside your hobby, but you find a huge circle of online friends, if you want to call it that, when you do these type of channels. You meet so many people from around the world, real kind-hearted people. You'll be surprised, you know. So yeah, so that's Northern Ireland Miniatures channel. Let's go to Scotland. This is one I literally only found out about I don't know, it came up on this on a comment of mine, and that's Culloden Painting Studio. I presume you are based in Scotland and not somewhere like Liverpool or Cardiff, but you're Scottish, so that counts. So you're in the United Kingdom. Yeah, we won't go any further than that. Painting tutorials. I think he's got about 3 videos up at the moment, but they seem well lit and they are well thought out. And he's given you his ideas on I think it was washes last time. So please go and check Culloden Painting Studio out. Our Welsh channel is Iain Aitken. Now he's an old marrow of mine, and I occasionally converse with him outside of YouTube. He's been a great help to me, and it's always appreciated, Iain, even if I don't say it enough. You also might know him as Dark Blade Studio. Ian's also another commission painter. He's well known for his night model miniatures, so that's all the different superheroes, the Harry Potters, but the bloke can turn his hand to anything if he wanted to. If he wanted to paint historicals, they'd be smashing. He's a really nice bloke, and he does some cracking tutorials, so please go and check Iain Aitken out. As I say, he's also now comes under as Dark Blade Studio, but I believe Ian still has his name as his main YouTube, where to go and find him. And then for England is represented by Paul Richardson. Paul does some cracking units. He sounds like he's a big war gamer. He does his muskets and tomahawks. I loved his French recently on a video. He's also doing the let me see. Definitely Northern Ireland Miniatures and Paul are doing the Paul Beckus Commands group for Beckus at the moment, and they do some cracking painting. So Paul, always interesting to what he's got to say. Again, very affable bloke, and I really enjoy his painting. So here we have Culloden Painting Studios, Iain Aitken, Paul Richardson, Northern Ireland Miniatures. Well, sorry, N.I Miniatures. So please go and check these guys out. I have waffled. I've probably got more people unsubbing for them now than actually subbing, but the thought was there, guys. So yeah, please go and check them out. It's appreciated. And once again, you know, if those guys, if you do stumble across this video, if you do want to put a link to your things, just put it, you know, in the comments, and people will find you. But I will obviously write it down. So take care of yourselves, guys. We'll be up soon with another video. Cheers.